يلا اخي جون يلا. يو ركيز حبيبي تاكيو عشيري الرجال تاكيو فور الشاب تاكيو لا سايفر $20 عشيري الله كيبعد بغيت ندخل نشري لقيت بريموردير مشاو ولكن هاني درتي معنا مزيان غنشريو Elden Ring نيكست ويك الدراري. لا من هنا 10 ايام Elden Ring اخوتي من هنا 10 ايام الدراري بيريدي تقدر تصغر الكاميرا نورمالمون ديال طاي اللي كيقولوا لنا نديرو ديال طاي اللي كيقولوا لنا نديرو كاين صغار ما عنديش مشكل. مامي بلي اصلا كيفين شوف ستري مامي خيطو زاك يلا.
Playing the Phoenix once again. Little jarring, thought it was a bit of a technical issue, but nope, that's what we're doing right now, and it's working. Cortesia ends up getting that kill off the side. So far,
جون باغي ايمي جون باغي ايمي ليتس جو برو جون باغي ايمي جون باغي ايمي اصاط ملي لعب في ديوليست باغي فايت باغي يرجع الكونفيدنس ديالو. فما سنفعل الان هيا لنبيكي ونبيكي واللي بيكا يكون جيروين هنا يحاول ما سان يفعل جيروين يحاول نوبيكي موطور هذا اخونا. يعني جون كيوتي عنده الالتيميت ولكن لا يريد المخاطره به. وصلت ديك الكاميرا بغينا نشوفوا فلوجز غندو نخدموا بها الدراري ان شاء الله من نيكست ايفنت الدراري ان شاء الله بيريدي غتشوفوا بزاف ديال الكونتنت غالبا. It's caught out on the jump peak, and that'll immediately call rotates over from both. Come on, let's go.
Running back activated now. JonQT trying to get inside of the site, doing well. But wait a minute, it's QCK who catches him. That was a scan that shows exactly where that running back was going to be located.
Okay.
And this is now just going to be 2 players left alive, dealing with the might of 2G. And as I say that, it's Jonah P. Himself one more. It's now 1v1.
1v1.
Jonah P. 2 veterans going up against each other here. Not the first time these two have squared off against one another. Shenum, of course, a VCT player has been in this situation in the past, and he comes up here.
Nice shot. هيا بينا.
So far so good for John.
580 جيم ان في سي تي واش السلطان. باش زعما طلع هادو تجيب 5 كيس حتى والله نجيب روحي. خويا حمزه سي با لا بروميير فوا كنلعب مع بنادم هاي ايرو مقود وبرو بلاير وكيكولا وكذا وزطط دبي لونطاج. دابا انا نقدر نبان لكم زرك فرانكد كذا باسكو انا كنبقى نتحتش معاكم الجو ما خصكش تبقى تحتش. واش عمرك كيبان لك الصاد جون كيوتي كيقرا الشات ديالو ماشي حاقريني نشوم السير قويد نشوم قويد نشوم سبورطاوني الزوين واش خوروني كيقرا الشات مورا 3 2 1 اوه نايس انذر وان نايس Don't kill me but I die.
He can just one walk. I have garage now. I have camera for spawn, okay? Could flank window on timing.
They like to save.
Nearly على النقطة. They like to save.
Bro,
they like to save.
This can't be real. There's only phantom players. Garage is a gap.
اسمع غاديك تشوف 4 صحابك كيلعبوا. I can't اخي حمزة I can't.
Jerry, I have camera for spawn. Okay, watching behind me.
انا دونا شوف كنكوري ما نقدرش نسكت. كنسكت فاش كنكون متشيلتي.
Yeah, it's in my house.
Okay.
You guys.
What's going on over there?
Sorry. You want to start digging?
I've made that joke many times. Well played though.
Just a desperate plea. I love everything that round from John too.
It was great.
The squeaky, please don't kill me.
Yeah.
As he's getting so vaulted on the execute.
Guys, please. I love it. But that was really, if we talk about the actual execute though, and one way to do so, go ahead and chop off the sewers. Yeah, I dare you to make your way inside of here.
They're trying to funnel
ما معنات بشوي عليك في هذا الموضوع صار عليا
maybe into the loving hands of brains. Whoa, yes, he's able to get one, but John. Okay, John handles that problem. I was worried for a minute.
تشيل بالعربية زعما باش كاع ما تبان اخي.
It was scary, that's for sure. But look at Cortesia again.
شي كيقول لك تشيل بالعربية باش كاع ما يتبان هاد الدراري.
They have a drone to get him out.
بنتي ليا كتغوت خويا كيت ايمن واش انت بحال دوك ولاد القحاب اخويا ما عارفينيش راه كنغوت دو ناتور زعما راه جلستي معايا في ديسكورد وجلستي معايا في قهوه وجيتي حضرتي معايا لي زيفينمون ها جاوبني راه سمعتي صوتي 3 دي في ودنك راه انا بحال هكا ولا تبدلات شي حاجه اخي كيت ايمن ها شنو تبدل
They're going to try and read this one out. Look, though. Look at Shenum getting busy.
But this is a brutal angle for Valorant to play. He's worried about garage and long. This becomes a game of timings for the Opper.
Cortezia.
اش باغي يجاوب
Slowly but surely.
شنو غادي تبدلوا شفت
Gobera unsure of where this is going to come from. He has
كتجي كتكتب لي اكثر حاجه ما عندي ما كنحملش نسمع كتبتيها لي بالعربيه
be right in front of him. And that is a massive
شويه عليا شويه عليا راه انا كنعز عليا ندوب الغوات اخويا
just put a stop to that slow push into C.
اسرح لي يا اخويا كيت ايمن باش نعرف
they got that lockdown. They can try and
كيفاش جون ديوليست عجباتني انا
players
اخويا
off site.
But Cortez is staying.
He's got a little nook.
I like the smoke for him. He's gonna buy time on his own. How much can he do?
He gets one. That's enough.
Okay.
And they have the stall.
Lineups.
It's gonna be one shock. Another paranoia, and it's now time to go Burr, but it's going to be up to Jonah. Clock is ticking. You got to do this now. That's first kill confirmed. Second one, you got to start defusing this one, but need to at least get it to half as it continues to tick forward. Jonah has to poke around the corner, but QCK gets the kill, but it don't matter. The timing was there. Job was done, and that's the 7th. Avoiding where avoiding Gobera, but in this instance, shutting him down as well. He had to make a plan happen. He had to make something happen with that overdrive and gets nothing for it.
I like this read a lot. They read an aggressive play. Look how passive their positions are. They were ready for that, be it the play through mid, a play down C long. They wanted to receive him, and well, now FRZ, he feels like he has to do something. His team is down a man. But Sen's just waiting for this play. They're waiting for this mistake.
Right here.
There. For a brief moment, Brinks kind of was out of position, but was able to get out of dodge. And the neural theft is simply just going to be annoying because now it's like all this info that they were denying Sentinels, they're just going to get it here for free. What do they do with it? As the push starts to come forward, John's there to back his boy up.
Oh, no. The timing.
Oh, that is unfortunate. Takes out Brinks. He can't get away. He can't go back over to his teammates to join him with the TP. And that will allow them to put that spike down. Only 2 players left, but Shenum and FRZ, they can certainly make it happen. I mean, look, I was up here yesterday casting one of the craziest 1v5s ever, or 1v4 I've ever seen in my life. So anything's possible in this game.
But GB, it's 2G.
زعما كنت مرقم به والله تلعب مزيان اصاحبي راه نقول لك كيجيب لي 9 8 لعب مزيان ودابا عنده 18 اكسترا راوند اصاحبي عجباتني انا هاد اللعيبه عجباتني هاد اللعيبه
happened and then at that point we were cooked.
Anyways, they're gonna save again.
And in this economy, that's a good thing. No, I'm kidding.
انا المهم عندي هو غنتعشى
I don't know. I would like to see them try and play more of these rounds out. I mean,
واحد صاحبنا لقينا ليه واحد العشاء فابور
It's gonna be kind of chalked going into the last round, but I think they've slowly lost this game to attrition. More roster changes. He was that guy for SEN. Kind of always has been.
Ever since joining the team, he's been a part of that system for such a long time. Core member of this Sentinels lineup, core part of their identity. Same can be said though for Gobera on 2G. He's been part of this team as well. Pretty much an
يبغاو يتقساو لا لعب طويل لعب طويل.
So does John. Lots on the line here. Jerwin just
شوف
reading this, playing slow. Hello, peekaboo. I'm gonna run away from that. Thank you. I do not want to deal with the full might of 2G around that corner, but he does have some assistance now. And even though he does manage to only get 1 out of that, that's still just such a great read from him. But as all that begins to unfold, it's going to be a 3v2. You got 2G. They are just doing everything they can to suss out where these last 2 players are going to be, but they're moving this one across A.
Yeah, the round gets quite weird.
Look at that camera.
FRZ getting past the rest of the
Oh my god, على كاميرا عند كورتيزي.
In a really strong position to try and end this one. He has to play his cards patiently though. If he dies early, this becomes a lot easier for SEN to get back in.
He's hanging out over toward heaven. And then you got Shenum on that flank. Here comes the peek. Cortezia not ready for it. Ooh, the timing. He saw him. Saw his thigh, so he knew, okay, I don't want to push this, but with 13 HP, it's going to make continuing this
my
journey
God,
to
خلي
heaven very,
الفردة
very
لو.
difficult. You might be taking another journey to heaven, if you know what I mean, but in any case, Brinks continues. Just put that
برا
pressure out there,
فيزابل
not
دابا
giving him any
جون
opportunity.
فيزابل والله
FRZ
تاكل
loses his
لا
life.
ما بقاش
Thankfully,
فيزابل
classic right click is always there to bail you out. Cortezia, last one with 13 HP.
خليني
Does
كورتي-
not happen. And
أيورو
2G
كنشوف
can
كاشين
breathe a
تاكل
sigh of
السب
relief.
كنشوف
They got a pistol, Mimi.
Nice
بيزوات
commitment from familiar even earlier when they were both playing in Brazil Tier 2 before getting the call.
ما تنسى عندي احساس جون غيربح هذا الراوند هذا ولا يربح مره.
Incredible to see the history of a lot of these
I have
guys go
that
through
kind of
all the
feeling
matches
that
they
جون
played,
ولا
how many
يربح
times
مرات.
they've all ran into each
غادي
other.
سبيكي كلوف ماشي كلوف سبيكي كيل جوي دابا سبيكي كيل جوي.
But then, you know, I also think about the young players on this team.
فهمتي
too,
شنو اللي كانوا كيتسناو؟
going up against these VCT veterans, you know, in Gobera and Shenham, FRZ as well as QCK.
حيت كيل جوي كل ماتش هنا خسروا الراوند.
It's a little nerve-wracking just because you know that you're
بزوزو
going
هاني
up
واش
against guys who
صطف؟
have been in these high
Welcome
pressure
سيري how are you
situations before,
doing؟
and this is as high pressure of a situation as it can be for these young players on Sentinels.
Hey, but some of those guys, they've had that moment. It's
بدا
really
الصوت
just
ديالك
brings
ولا
you
مونو
into
ماشي
his very
ستيريو.
first time in Americas.
ياك
Everyone else had a stint
Yeah.
in this league. Everyone else had that moment, and I think people critique
Oh, do you?
Brazil sometimes. The recycling Brin of the same players coming back, but there's a reason it's these guys again.
Yeah.
اه ما دايرين
Here,
ستيريو.
30 seconds makes me a little nervous, even on an anti-eco.
Yeah, they are taking their sweet, sweet time, and I'm really concerned about Cortezia because he's got that angle. He might be able to get one or two here, slow down the momentum. The instant rotation starts to come in. They don't check the corner. Ay, Dios mío, this is falling apart in real time. Just when you thought that 2G was going to just go in, make a decisive play, it was Sentinels on the thrifty. A little overzealous or, you know, try and push. Or do
قمارك
something
لكم
that's
اللي
not
كاين اصاحبي ما
But
كاينش
this is a
قمار
different
اصاحبي.
level of play. This is better teams that are less likely to give you those
دابا
chances.
مزيان كتسمع مزيان
And when they do, you notice it.
ما كاين حتى شي مشكل خويا.
Be very tough here against Sentinels. Very disciplined
Tough.
team, regardless of the fact that they're a young squad.
والمهم عندنا الدراري.
Smart players here.
It's funny that I think in terms of overall stage games,
يلا عاوتاني
the Sen core
يلا
probably has
عاوتاني
less
اخي
than 2G.
كورتيزي يلا.
And
It's up to you حبيبي it's up to you.
Cortez,
Nice
nice
ult,
off
nice
angle
ult,
there
nice
onto
ult.
Gobera. He's looking for a second on
Nice,
He's just
Cortezia,
went for
zie.
it. Cortez has been a beast this game.
maybe even get a third one here. Hunter's Fury gets
Okay.
activated. Pressure starts to get added.
لا جون ولا جون ولا جون. نايس تريد خويا كورتيزيا. we have an ace on main. لا we don't have an ace. جيروين غيدي واحد.
That is a tough one, Jerwin.
He's going again.
He wanted it. He wanted it through the wall. Now he knows. I mean, at this point, FRZ knows. Clock's ticking.
30 seconds left.
He'll try and desperately sprint to A
ضاع
and
الايس.
get a plant down, but Sentinel's already descending on him. 3 players ready to put this one to an end.
ودابا شنو
He's not
غيوقع؟
ready for
غير
this.
بحال السنشين الجيم
Shot
الدراري.
right to the chest.
هادشي اللي قلت لكم هادشي اللي عطيتكم الدراري.
As they continue their winning ways here, slowing down
ما
the
خلاوش
momentum of
تو
2G.
جي يبيلديو ليكونومي ديالهم على خاطرهم
Yeah.
ولاو هما اللي مبيلدينها على دارهم من بعد ما ربحوا الايكوراهم.
2G's mental, I think. Like you could just see they should not have lost that. That's what they felt.
المهم هو العشاء.
And as a result of that,
قاري السيناريو ماشي قاري السيناريو هذه هي فالورانت.
I liked it with 2
هذه هي فالورانت الدراري. راه فالورانت
Hopefully saw it on screen.
الا عرفتوا المين كي ديالها راه ساهله.
To pick up
ما
the
تخليش
W.
الانمي ديالك يبيلدي ليكونومي ديالو على خاطره. You will win the game.
Has one dive character
Ah.
that likes to come all the way back in spawn. Redux doesn't know. That's a free kill for Brinks.
yeah, he's done that one a couple times. He likes to head all the way back into defender's spawn.
Look at the minimap. This round is crazy.
Uh-oh. Get out.
حرق عليه قاعد على
No,
سلابس.
he can, FRZ
قاعد على
falls,
سلابس.
but if you could get at the very least Shenham in, I was gonna say,
جون
where is Shenham?
ثانك يو جون.
He's over.
Thank you for
toward
making
Evans.
it easy for the team.
That are full wrapping around. For now, this is QCK's round to win. As SEN is also flanking.
What a round here, but an opportunity, as you noted, for QCK. There goes the Viper's pit. All right, that's one. Job done. Hey, you did enough. But just as I say that, John
Bro,
QT
John,
gets
منين
his
دبروا لك
third
أخوي
kill,
جون؟
takes out the
منين
Viper.
دبروا لك أخوي
He
جون؟
got nothing to work with. What can Brinks do? Can Brinks save the day? Oh,
منين دبروك اخويا جون كفينيكس وات ذا فاك.
so good for Sentinels as they pick up round map 1.
انت فلاشهم صوفاهم جوجهم فلاشين
After that round,
Unreal.
that was crazy. A TP in the spawn. 8
Holy.
different fights happening at once. And it's a Phoenix flash in the 1v2.
رضات الاول يديروا وقفه باه.
Yeah.
Sentinels, not too much to speak of this round, just a couple sheriffs.
I think Gobera thought he was going to hide just a little bit from that, but ends up getting tagged. He's going to need to clear.
هلا امورتال بسطت الشارع امورتال هادشي ولي قوتشيه قوتشيه قال لك بغا يصيفطو زياش الله يسهل
Herd the cattle around,
الله
see where
يسهل
things are.
بغا يمشي ما ديريش ندوي.
No info given, and I like that Sentinels. They're denying that info. They're not letting them have anything. Just playing this one slow.
And what's on their mind?
مشي لجون جيتو ما فلاس من فلاس من مروان انا كنقول فلاشي راه هما بغاو يصيفطو هادي الهضره اللي كتقول الصحافه.
All you're doing is just eating orbs.
Come on, grab the orb.
Oh, no opportunity to do so though, and Gobera is going to stop Jerwin. Gobera gets the second one up top. That was Redux.
كاين اللي فايا كاين بزاف.
Okay, I don't know where Jonah's gotten these big has one as well. There might be something more to this round now.
They got some guns. They got something to work with. Brinks and QCK on the flank, but it is the Phoenix. They do have at least some flashes. A paranoia, flash
شكون ربح لاست جيم ربحات السن سير ربح بواحد الزهر.
Is wise to it. Backs up. He's got assistance as well. Here comes the push through, but they're able to take out the help. Now it's down to Jonah P. Jonah P going up against one, and he clutches it out. The professor.
Damn!
4 kills for him.
That's so gross from Jonah. A perfect shot with the bandit late there. Early on here, the adjustment is so clean.
خاطر اللي قال لي جونا بي خاري.
Second on to FRZ as well. What
اسمه عصام. عاقل عليه ما نساكش. ما نساكش اخويا عصام فال. ازرق بلات داز في تاريخ لي بلات. You are ashamed for us plat people. حيت انا دوزت بلات بيان سور.
And this is actually a great
What's
sign
Willie?
for Sentinels because when we saw them last in that matchup against Envy, I mean, oh man, it was not what we were hoping to see.
عصام بلات عصام نسيت مازال جولد لا طلع صايب كونت جديد باش يطلع البلات 2 فهمت يلا وصل ديك المرحله كي صايب كونت جديد باش يطلع بلات درتو ليك خويا تيبي مع انت ما بقيتيش كتريح معانا خويا تيبي ما نقولوش لك اسرار الديسكورد اللي بغى يسمع شي حاجه كيجلس في ديسكورد اخو يعقوبي لما انت امك لما كاين
Oh my word, that is a flash and a half. I love that.
Clean work.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, just go ahead and handle business right in the middle of the map. It's delicious.
Nice stop from Sen. They'll clean up this Antico flawlessly.
Yeah, but I think it's also important to note, though, that it can't always just boil down to those ults. It's got to boil down to a little bit more. And then Jerwin gets shut down. Let's see how 2G holds this one off.
طب فري تريد يا دولي.
Vai fingir rampa, guys? Vem comigo.
Tá com você, eu acho.
Tem aquela smoke? Eu vou loubar. Vocês não tem smoke com vocês, então.
Vai comer base.
1, 2, 3 e...
A Fade plantou 2 bomb.
2 bomb? Tá bom. Eu tenho mais um lobo, vem.
Tá, tô com você, aham.
Guys, eu vou passar uma parede aqui, tá? Pra gente povoar.
11.
Aberto.
Você tem banger, irmão, depois? Tenho banger. Vou
Os dois bombs, certeza, né?
Esquerda! Céu!
Just for Redux!
Um de vida, velho.
Bro, Redux is saving our lives.
Morreu, céu. Clica.
Ah, é, céu, perdão.
Pode ter sido pra rampa, pode dar o clique.
Só depois, né? Depois, velho.
Abi.
Nice! Up base.
OP base.
In VCT.
بس Redux have to do the background game spot that's why قلت لك بروفيت زويل. Yeah, we can do this.
Immediately gets slowed down.
تشيب ديال فالو يس قلت الدراري باغي يديروا تشيب ديال فالو. عندي لكم تراي اوت عندي في ستريم. عندي لكم تراي اوت عندي في ستريم ونشوف شكون هما احسن وحدين ياك. نفرج فول اشيميست. لا ما مكملهاش نفرج شي لقطات ماشي. دير تورنمنت نديرو صبا مال. ولكن شوفوا راندوم تيمز واش الزيتوس واش اشير راندوم تيمز اللي تقيد غادي نديرو ليه القرعه واللي جات فوق تلعبها لا لا دابا تجيب شو بيك هاني هاني
He
ما
wants to
عنديش
win, but
مشكل.
no, he can't do anything
المهم you
about
are
it.
doing
And
something you love
instead,
عشان
just that pace and
هذا هو المهم
speed
عندي
from
اخي
Sentinels,
عصام.
they clear that site so fast that there was no
ريديانت
time
ولا
for
امورتال
2G to
ما
respond.
عنديش مشكل. هذوك الدراري صحابي وقت ما كان غنجيبهم غيجيو يلعبوا معانا حيت هما دابا نحلف عليها هما كاملين. ما كاينش شي واحد في البروسين دابا يسمع بزويه داخل الاي سبور من الدراري الكبار ديال الجو ريديانت و امورتال ويفال ديغنو انه يلعب معايا في التيم. فهمتي؟ هما عارفيني انا لاكش غندخل على الخرشف غندخل منظم غندخل مقاد تيم 100%. ما ندخلش نتمرقم بالدراري فهمت. هما عارفين ما تقدروش تعيطوا عليهم كامل دو ا ازي. درتو مو بالرجوله نديرو لها تاويل نشوفو كومون سافا سباس.
It's judgment time, baby. No, not for Gobera.
Is that a jumping stinger? That's crazy that he gets that kill.
He manages to avoid the law.
ايو
Few have.
ايو دود.
If that is enough to be able to get this round, player advantage, forcing these Sentinels players to have to just peel back just a little bit, concede some of this space.
يلا ريدوكس ولدنا المقاود ناكيتي يا خويا كورتيزيا. ماذا سيفعل الكورتيزيا هنا؟
Oh no.
And that's a QCK not looking the right direction. Cortez is traded.
Waiting for that player in the corner to get that one kill. Finally ended up coming to fruition. But with John being the last man standing here, no. He's going to hit him with the flash around the corner, trying to chase him down. It's now down to a 1v1. What does the IGL look to do here?
No. Oh my god!
Gets the kill. Locks down 10, and Sentinels are 3 rounds away from moving forward here, play-ins.
That is disgusting from John. Comes up massive
Oh my
with a
god.
Red Bull clutch.
Oh my god.
And that was a force fight. That was everything for 2G.
And they
Huge.
Oh,
Huge.
what a smug man. Love it.
Nah,
He has every reason.
A new idea
أنا
for
لجست
Sentinels
كيكوت
is
مع
there's a
الجروين.
big fight happening towards A ramp. German's already gotten one, and poor QCK, what's a man to do? Stunned
way,
up. He
no
needs a
way.
good savior, and that's Shenum taking the head off John on the other side.
Yeah, he was basically moving like molasses there. Super slow. Now they know German's going to be stuck in this corner. They're not going to make that same mistake last time. Surely you don't get away with that. Unreal.
اضرب اوتي.
So it settles to a 3-on-2. But Cortez, he hears this rotation. He knows the Omen's running back over.
Oh my god.
This flank from Brinks,
Let's
but
go.
Cortezia. He really both players have been great on those flank lurky plays and stuff, but Cortezia has really been the man of the match.
When you look at map 1 especially, that was
I have
all
something
him
to
on
say
him.
الدراري يقولوا لي يمكن.
And now the weight of the
نقدر
world
نكون
is
غلط.
on Shenum. Because if you don't get this round,
من نهار
11 gets
ما
ticked up
بقيتش
to
تفرجت
12.
الدراري في السنتينه
And
درت
you're
عليهم
one
واتش
step
بارتي
closer
ما
to
بقاو
winning
ربحوا حتى ماتش.
this
نهار
series.
تفرجت فيهم ربحوا ماتش.
But Shenum might actually try and make magic happen. And an individual fight there, but Jonah P had a sweating for a brief moment.
شو بغى يفرقع
And he
الايجو
gets it,
ديالو.
and that's 12. John QT has hoisted trophies.
يا
over his
ربي
head
مشوا
in the
لتشاينا
past.
الدراري يا ربي.
Wants to do it again for the big
يا
one,
ربي مشوا
the one
لتشاينا
that
الدراري.
matters.
بغي انا ما كرهتش الدراري السنتينه يدوزوا باش نتلاقاو حتى مع الدراري المغاربه.
Work out in the favor of 2G. They're getting the kills. And not
جون
what you
فينيكس
want
is
out of the
crazy
timeout,
صراحه
but
صراحه.
it's still good for 2G because they're getting everything that they want. They got
عرفتي
Sentinels backs
عرفتي
against the wall
عجبني
here in
انا
this round.
هاد الماتش هذا
They
عجبني
just need
بزاف.
to play their angles and wait it out.
That they do. But for Sentinels, it was an eco round. You would have loved to make something more of it. Now that seems more of a challenge.
Curious if that talk they had more than likely was going to be for what's to come.
Yeah. Normally, when you see these timeouts on an eco round, it's setting up more towards the future or more towards a big picture change that the coach wants to see. As Franks will clean up through the wall.
Yeah, I mean, Cortezia knows he's all but dead here and will fall to that spike, but well done by 2G. They really needed just a way for them to get some more comfort rounds in there. Yes, it was an eco, but you make that double-digit trip, and you're getting so close to force that OT.
Absolutely. So now it's a question of the timeout. Shenom right now is top of the scoreboard. He's been taking over towards A. They haven't been able to stop him. You see Jonah this time start the round towards Rafter, looking to play more that A retake style instead, give less away to that Viper. They might be looking elsewhere. You see, at the last second, Shenom rotate over towards B, just to haunt, to feign A. So they might look to just exec into Redux instead.
They might want to see if they can get this push activated here, which they do. Looking. Does anyone try and make their way through B main? Well, it's the whole team's on the other side of that. And wait a minute, go Burr, but he does only get one. 3 though, fall. And that leaves here a 1v3 as Brinks is just the last one with the hope. And he's got to get out of dodge. Oh no, wait a minute.
He's ulting spawn.
He's ulting spawn.
He's going to be stuck between them now. They think he went to the A site. And now Jonah's questioning, which way did he go?
Found him. And that's it. GG as Sentinels will punch their ticket to the next round here at Play-Ins, and the journey starts now to make it 2 champions. 1 game done.